thank you. More on fire danger around Tennessee now. The Harrogate mayor says one person is dead, two businesses a complete loss after a fire broke out this morning about 8 o'clock there. While only one structure burned, a Mexican food restaurant and a tobacco shop, they shared the building, so both businesses coming to an end, basically. According to the mayor, when firefighters arrived, they just made the decision to save the surrounding structures as that single building was already engulfed in flames. In the span of about 45 minutes, the mayor said 9 fire departments were on the scene. Most were volunteer fire departments across Claiborne County, but they also received some help from their neighbors in Kentucky. And with most of East Tennessee being under a high fire danger, he said they were really lucky to stop the flames when they could.
They were wetting everything down just to try to make sure there was no spread, because luckily there was not even wind. Very, very little wind. And so they kept everything wet down behind this building, and police got here and blocked off the southbound on 25E, and that helped because the fire trucks were pulling in. And so it's a big loss.
The Harrogate mayor saying they do not know what caused the fire at this time, and it will be investigated by the Claiborne County Sheriff as well as TBI. A big resolution is making its way through the Tennessee House right now. This could have an impact on the criminal justice system. We are talking about House Joint Resolution 49. This proposal would take away bail for certain offenses when there is significant proof. Those offenses include second-degree murder, aggravated rape, among others. This resolution would make an amendment to the part of the Tennessee Constitution that deals with this. 6 News legal analyst Greg Isaacs believes this proposal would have a significant impact on the criminal justice system.
This is a very slippery slope, because think about all the individuals that are overcharged, acquitted. We find out when we look at discovery that things aren't as someone said they were at the beginning. But basically, it lowers the presumption that you're entitled for bail. And remember, the purpose of bail, whether it's in federal court or state court, is not to punish. It's to reasonably assure someone's appearance in court.
The proposal is set to go in front of the Tennessee House Finance, Ways and Means Committee on Wednesday. We'll keep you posted. The Sevierville Police Department facing a big lawsuit. An Alabama couple is suing the department after the couple temporarily lost custody of their children following a DUI charge. Now, according to the lawsuit, the family of 4 was visiting Sevier County for their youngest child's birthday, and during the vacation, the wife slipped and fell on wet stairs outside of their resort villa. The family went to Walmart to get medical supplies for the wife. After leaving the store, they were pulled over by the Sevierville Police Department, then accused the couple of being intoxicated. The couple were arrested, I should say, and charged with DUI, public intoxication, and aggravated child abuse and neglect, among other things. The children were detained at the police department until their grandmother picked them up. The parents were reportedly unable to regain custody of their children for 9 months after that. They claim that they're suing on the grounds that the department had no evidence or probable cause to have them arrested. Some big charges after the discovery of a body in Scott County. Dennis Raymond has been arrested after his wife was found dead. According to the Scott County Sheriff's Office, Clarksville native Megan Raymond's body was discovered Saturday after they received a tip. The discovery led to her husband's arrest, along with murder charges. As of this afternoon, where exactly her body was found, that has not been released to the public. The Clarksville Police Department in Middle Tennessee first reported Megan as missing back on Friday. Now, the Scott County Sheriff, Brian Keaton, releasing a statement saying, quote, "Our hearts go out to her family, friends, and loved ones during this difficult time. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers." Now to a driver and passenger, both facing some big charges. This following a fatal crash that happened over the weekend. According to a preliminary report from the Tennessee Highway Patrol, 54-year-old Willard Gunter was driving along Highway 27 in Morgan County when his pickup truck veered into the left lane, hit an SUV head-on. The driver of that SUV, 64-year-old Bobby Hester, was killed in the crash. A passenger was injured. The report shows William Gunter faces charges of vehicular homicide, DUI, and aggravated reckless driving, there. Now, a passenger in his truck named Randy Peavyhouse was also charged with having drug paraphernalia and tampering with evidence. Big groundbreaking ceremony was held today for Maryville City Schools. This is to celebrate the beginning of Phase 1 of the Maryville High School expansion project. Now, in February, the City of Maryville officials approved a $55 million bond for this project. This month, Phase 1 will get underway. Between now and the start of next school year, there will be a parking lot expansion and work to reroute some of the roads. The main parking lot will go from 300 spots to about 500 spots. The road cutting through the high school will now be taken around the parking lot to ensure student safety. Dr. Mike Winstead, the director of the Maryville school system, saying the groundbreaking event made the community and staff even more excited for what's to come down the road.
It felt incredible. I think everybody here and just talking to all of them about how it's been a long time coming. I mean, it's like I said, it's been a conversation in this community for over 25 years. Trying to find the right time and the funding and everything to put it in place. And it all came together. We couldn't be more excited about what's about to come here.
The whole expansion project is set to span from March 2025, which is this March, obviously, to August 2027. Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs making a big trek across schools today. This was part of the kickoff of Read Across America Week. Read Across America is an annual reading initiative started by the National Education Association to help promote and encourage reading engagement with children in a fun and interactive way. Now, Mayor Jacobs says he's continuing his commitment to help raise awareness surrounding the role reading plays in building a foundation for academic success and creating lifelong learners by developing a love of reading. The mayor goes across Knox County each year to read to children at various schools and at libraries and education centers. This year, he made 6 stops for the program. He made a visit to Pond Gap Elementary to see what the program means to them.
The most important thing about today was the students get to see someone who represents our community. They get to see that he cares about our schools and being able to come and read to children. Just getting face time with the community in the different schools, I think, is very important.
Mayor Jacobs says he will track his reading activity for the Read City USA 2025 Challenge, Curious Minds. Every literary activity, or reading activity, I should say, toward our community goal of 100,000 missions. So well on their way.